Hi, Ron Benning, real estate investment expert. In today's 2 minutes tips, we're going to talk a little bit about a cap rate, what a cap rate is, how you calculate a cap rate, and whether this is a good tool for you to use for small investment properties. A cap rate is designed to be a relative measurement where you can compare one real estate investment property to another. And what I have found it is most useful in large commercial properties where there's significant amount of data that we can use based on historical operations of the building. I have found for smaller properties, it's usually much less effective because small properties like duplexes and fourplexes, the amount of actual operating data and expenses is usually very limited up front. So what is a cap rate and how do you calculate it? A cap rate is simply the net operating income of a property divided by the sales price. The higher the cap rate, the better the return on the investment. One of the limiting factors about a cap rate is it doesn't take into consideration debt service on the property. For most small investors, we prefer to start with a gross rent multiplier, and then when we get better data, we actually go and we do a full pro forma cash flow statement for them. To kind of clarify how we would calculate that, I'm going to share a document to my screen that's going to show. So we start with the gross income, and we would be deducting out things like vacancies and management fees. From there, we're going to get a gross operating income. Once we have our gross operating income, we're going to subtract out the normal expenses like water, sewer, garbage, insurance, maintenance, those sort of things. And then we're going to come up with a net operating income. To get your cap rate, divide the net operating income by the property's price. One of the most common misunderstandings is that a lot of people believe that that is their return on investment. And really, what I think most small investors are looking for is something more like what is their cash on cash return, or what is their actual cash flow. We will be going into some of these other concepts in more details in other 2-minute tip videos. Hopefully you found this helpful, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me or one of my local investment experts in your market.